All right, Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. Hey guys, AW here in order. What's up, guys? What's up? Yeah, I know you guys can be a little slow today. I guess I assume. I said I was gonna do a detracting video, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Is a detracting video. A detracting video. We're gonna detract a campster. Yeah. The campster. We're gonna detract John Campea. Okay. And that's the stream today. Talk about I think we're gonna go over Mortal Kombat. Yeah, Mortal Kombat. I should know what we're going over. I'm the one who put it. I'm the one who made the topic. I'm the one who put the topic there. Now, okay. I was looking at Campea videos on which one to talk about. None of them really got my interest except for this one, honestly. This one got me interested in talking about Mortal Kombat because Campea's video game knowledge, well, how can I say this lightly? It's abysmal. Abysmal. It's horrible. Grace might be even worse. I think Grace is worse. And the video we're looking at is only 7 minutes long. And so, I don't have a TikTok group chat, man. I don't know what you're talking about. You're already in the group chat. And so, we're going to look great. We're going to also look at Grace's take. Grace's take. Red, I'm not in a TikTok group chat. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not in a group chat. TikTok group chat. And you're already in a group chat with me. And blinded. And so I'm not in a TikTok group chat, man. So I don't know whose group chat that is, but if somebody has a TikTok group chat, I'm not in it. On TikTok, I do have a TikTok, but I don't. You can make group chats on TikTok. Really? I don't know how to do that, man. How do you make group chats on TikTok? I don't know how you do that on TikTok. I know you can chat on TikTok. I'm not in any chats on TikTok. Are you even following me on TikTok? No? That's the question. Okay, so yeah, we're going to talk about Mortal Kombat with Campea, and we're going to look at Grace. We're going to look at Grace Randolph too when it comes to Mortal Kombat, because this video of Campea talking about Mortal Kombat is only 7 minutes, and they both know nothing about video games. Let me see. I don't know how to make a group chat. Okay. Well, you can find me. It's easy on there. It's the same. It's my same name. It's my It's my YouTube channel's name. Just no space in between on TikTok. It's the same logo. Let's see the same logo, and I think it's the same logo. Yeah, same name, logo, just no space. Where am I? Okay, let's get back to this. But yeah, these two, right? So these two, and we're gonna see is which one wins with the least amount of knowledge of Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 2, the movie comes out. What I don't know. Comes out this year. Obviously, October. October, November. I don't know. I think it's October, November. This movie comes out. Mortal Kombat 2. Pictures were released from it. We have to look at Kyle Urban as Johnny Cage. So we got the first look at Shao Kahn. I think we got a first look at Kitana. I don't know the actress or actor playing any of those characters. There's no Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. We got Scorpion's back, Sonata, from Shogun. Hirokali Sonata from Shogun. He's back. Obviously, we got the made up character just directly for the movies. Louis Tan is back as Cole. Okay. So so that's from pics from Empire Magazine and Mortal Kombat 2. I seen the first movie. I think some of you have probably seen the first movie. Came out 4 years ago, right? I thought it was okay. Honestly, I thought the Mortal Kombat movie was okay. Wasn't great, wasn't good, wasn't terrible. I thought it was okay. It's okay. Not anything special. But I'm not surprised it's getting a sequel. It's obviously left off a cliffhanger, left off opening for a sequel. And Mortal Kombat is a kind of franchise that has a sequel, right? And it is better than Annihilation, but I like the original Mortal Kombat from '95 better. My favorite one is the '95 one. I really like that one, actually. But this has nothing to do with this. Has to do with Mortal Kombat for 2021, and this is a sequel to it. And John Campea's video game knowledge is really piss poor. Grace is actually worse. And we got to see what he has to say about Mortal Kombat. Before we get into that, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Hope some of you guys later pop in. I invited Blinded to the stream if he wants to come in. He's having a fun day. I mean, I'll let you know something. There are scoopers falling for some fake scoops. And people are believing it. And they came from Blinded. Some of them are made up from Blinded, and they're getting traction. And Blind is no scooper. It's funny. It's kind of funny what the stuff he's come up with, and then how believable some of the people are. How believable some of the people are falling for it. It's hilarious. It's really funny. I'm replying to right now because he just replied to me. And I don't know where are you still there, Red? I don't know if you can do group chats on TikTok. Let me see. Let me see. Oh yes, you can. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that, Red. You can. You can do group chats on TikTok. Okay. But follow me on TikTok, Red. Same. It's my basically my YouTube. My YouTube name. My YouTube channel is my TikTok channel. Okay. Same logo. You'll see it. Actually, it's not this logo. It's actually my wrestling logo. The one from my other channel. That logo. And my avatar. That's what you'll see. It's my TikTok. Damn, I didn't. You exposed them. He really did it. I respect that. Right? So okay. You know what? I'm actually gonna put this link. I'm actually gonna put my invite guest link. Okay. Oh, I don't think the grass will come on this, but okay. Right? And then you see Campea right there. Alright? Then we'll go to Grace Randolph after. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Alright.
Oh, a
Look at that smile on the camper face. John Campea's face. Looks so happy, huh? He looks so happy, right? He looks so happy about talking. Talking. Mortal Kombat! A great song. Great song. Okay. A great soundtrack. A great soundtrack. That's one of the best songs. Mortal Kombat. Sonya. Raiden. Whatever. Let's get on with this, guys. Let's get on with this. Blinded is a little bit better today. I think.
brand new Mortal Kombat
Mortal
movie came out
Kombat.
and disappointed everybody. That was a bad movie, man. I was so excited about
No,
it.
you weren't.
Yet, yeah, Sonata was in it. How can you go wrong with Hiroyuki Sanada in it playing Scorpion? Anyway, the thing definitely had some cool things in it. It, like, again, I still think one of the greatest action moments ever is Sub-Zero cutting a fool, then freezing his spraying blood.
Yeah, that was cool. Hey, Anthony, that was fucking cool, man. Jax, right? That he did it to Jax. I liked it. Yeah, I liked it. The first movie wasn't. I liked the first movie. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't great. It was in the middle. It was okay. if I had to like want to middle score, my personally would tell middle score between out of 100%, I'd probably put like 60, 55 to 60%. Okay, it's not a 70% movie. It's not an 80%, not a 90, not a 100. To me, it's like a 55 to 65% kind of movie. Okay, but but it was still better than Annihilation. Annihilation was shit. Um, I think they could have done. I think what they should have, what could have made the film better is change a little bit of the story and not make just a made up character as Lewis Tan as Cole as like they just made up the character for the films, the protagonist. I think they should have just stuck with the characters they had from the games. I don't know why they decided to do a original character. They had this is the first movie they had like Liu Kang is considered the main it's really the main protagonist of Mortal Kombat, right? I don't know why they had to come up with somebody else. Liu Kang is a star on the yeah, and you got Johnny Cage, you got all the side characters. They didn't need to have an original character. Okay. And then make him a descendant of Scorpion. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Oh, here's the Grassy. Oh, you want to really know why I'm doing this stream? Well, first of all, I couldn't find a good Campea video to talk about. Second of all, I just want to roast him with video game knowledge. I just feel like roasting him on his video game knowledge. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this. That's what I'm doing on his video game Mortal Kombat knowledge. Like, look, I'm not the greatest expert of Mortal Kombat, but I know stuff from Mortal Kombat. I know things from Mortal Kombat, okay? A lot more than this guy does. So I'm just roasting him. That's the reason why it's basically it's fun. We don't really talk about his video game knowledge at length here on my streams, but when I do talk about his video game knowledge, him and Grace, it's really hilarious. You gotta listen because it's beyond hysterical, beyond embarrassing for them talking about video games. Like they know stuff. If there's one thing these two have in common, their video game knowledge is lacking. And it's horrible. It's really okay.
Into an ice pick and then stabbing that guy with an ice pick of his own blood. Yeah. Is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in a terrible movie. And they made the weirdest choice too. You have all this lore of Mortal Kombat, and they decided, all right, main character? None of them. We're just gonna
he's right. He's right.
Make up somebody new to kind of be the main character. A weird choice.
Yeah, all this lore Mortal Kombat, but let's make an original character. Let's make an original character as the main protagonist. What the fuck? What? You got Liu Kang there. Liu Kang is the one who defeats Shang Tsung in the first tournament, defeats Shao Kahn, all this. But let's make an original character, huh? Who's related to Scorpion with God of Duty. God of Duty. God of Duty. I like that. Okay. Oh, let's make Scorpion. Let's make Scorpion the original character's relation to Scorpion the main focus of this in this relation to Sub-Zero. Where that's kind of important. That's kind of a side story in Mortal Kombat because there's a lot of things going on in Mortal Kombat, right? There's different characters, but that's the main story, really. In this overall, if they win 10 tournaments in a row, they get to conquer Earthrealm. and the Outworld is making sure that they're going to do whatever it takes to make sure Earth's best heroes, best fighters, don't win, so they can't conquer Earth realm. Like Shao Kahn and his army, whatever. But I mean, his original character was Tan, who's related to Scorpion, a descendant of Scorpion. Uh, Call of Diablo. Call of Diablo. Call of Diablo. Okay, it's right. It's They always try to just conquer Earth realm. Anyways, yeah, all the time, all the time, all the time. And you're gonna have Shao Kahn in this already, and right? You're gonna have Shao Kahn in this movie, and they didn't even have the fucking tournament yet. They didn't have the tournament yet, right? What are they gonna make Louis Tan, his character, Cole, defeat Shang Tsung and not Liu Kang? Grand Forza 10. Instead of Liu Kang is not going to defeat Shang Tsung. They're going to make Cole. Cole. I do hear Sub-Zero does come back, but as new Cybot.
Anyway, we do have Mortal Kombat 2 coming, and they made a splash when it got announced that Carl Urban
It's Johnny Cage.
was going to play Johnny Cage.
Carl Urban is Johnny Cage is like their biggest actor they got. I mean, I guess Sonata is their biggest one. I mean, like Sonata is their biggest one now since he's coming off of Wars with Shogun. But Carl Urban is like one of the biggest actors this movie has got, right? This movie has got, right? It's Johnny Cage, but Johnny Cage he looks so much older too. And there are some people like Johnny Cage. Why is he so much older? He's probably about the same age as Sonya Blade. Probably about the same age as Sonya Blade and the actress. The actress was Sonya Blade. Probably around the same time. You know the whole thing with Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade. I think they're obviously that's the relationship's going to start building from there, right? I hope.
Interesting choice. Carl Urban's a little older than I would have cast for Johnny Cage, but Carl Urban.
How old is Carl Urban? I'm going to say Carl Urban. Carl Urban is 52. Okay. And how old is Sonya Blade, actress? I don't know. It doesn't have a birthday. I can't find a birthday, so I don't know. Maybe IMDb? Maybe IMDb has a birthday. Born June 16th, but what year? June 16th, whatever. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Whatever.
Can do no wrong in my books, so I'm totally good with that. Anyway, Mortal
I think
Kombat
John Campea wants to be Johnny Cage.
2 is coming, and apparently the first pictures of the movie.
I've seen the pictures. Shao Kahn looks horrible.
Have now come out, giving us looks at Shao Kahn, Johnny Cage.
Look, there's Johnny Cage. There's Johnny Cage, Liu Kang, Jax, and Sonya Blade. The four main protagonists is from the first game. Right there.
Cage, Katana. Here's one of. I don't know why. I can't help but giggle.
Here we got from The Boys, the actor from The Boys, right? Carl Urban's from The Boys. You got Liu Kang, actor who was from Power Rangers, the movie. This guy, the actor who played Liu Kang, I think it was the Black Ranger, I believe. the Black Ranger, and I think the actor who played this guy, Liu Kang, Black Ranger, I think he was in the running. I could be dead wrong, but I think he was in the running for Shang-Chi. For Shang-Chi as Shang-Chi before Simu Liu got the part. I could be dead wrong. Okay.
When I look at this picture, Carl Urban is the man. He just is. He can do anything he wants. So can I first look at Johnny Cage? Take a look at it.
That's Katana. That's Katana. She's not purple enough. Where's her purple? I need purple. Violet purple. Like, what is she? She doesn't look purple enough.
Next look at Katana. Listen, however good or bad this movie ends up being, I already love costume design in it. I already love.
That's not Katana, buddy. I mean, it is Katana, but it doesn't look. But there's not enough purple.
Costume and sets. And there's our look at Shao Kahn, which is actually fairly accurate kind of look to him.
Look at Shao. Yeah. Not really. It looks like a fucking shredder. Shao Kahn looks like a fucking shredder. That's a fucking shredder helmet. Looks like a fucking shredder. Okay? Shao Kahn's helmet is supposed to be bigger than that. His helmet, his skull-like helmet, mask, whatever, face, it's supposed to be bigger than that. Right? That looks like a fucking shredder. With a skull-like shredder face with fucking... What? That looks like a fucking shredder. Or it looks like a bunny rabbit with the helmet. Like, you know, the bunny ears are sticking those little ear flaps over there. It looks like fucking ear flaps. It looks like it has ear flaps. Look at that. Rabbit ear flaps. It looks like a rabbit on in there? And those ear flaps pointing up? The rabbit ears going there? What, is that what it is? Okay. I'm having fun. Really, look at it. Look at it closely. It looks like a fucking rabbit. It looks like a fucking rabbit ear flaps there, man.
There's our look at Shao Kahn, which is actually fairly accurate kind of look to him. And then we got to look at Hiroyuki Sanada as Scorpion, who was the one redeeming thing about the last movie. Anyway, definitely looks very Mortal Kombat. I'm not going to lie. I was pretty surprised when I found out they said they were going to do a sequel. I mean, the first one, which was in the COVID era, so you got to take that in consideration too. It's not like it blew up the box office, but you take that in consideration. Maybe the sequel can do better. Anyway, Chris, you had a chance to see what do you think of the new?
I don't think it's going to do well. I don't think it's going to do well at the box office.
Pictures, and how excited are you on a scale of 9 to 10 for Mortal Kombat 2?
I mean, honestly, I'm kind of excited about it.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, it's going to have the gore, the fatalities, like the first one. It's going to have all of that.
So cheesy, and it's to quote my husband, it's good in the way that or it's bad in the way that Tombstone Pizza is bad. You're still getting pizza, so why not? and that's kind of how I feel about Mortal Kombat because of those really epic fight scenes and everything. Where it was a
Yeah, Kung Lao is dead. You got Liu Kang there.
plot, character development. Who cares? Blood icicles. I'm really surprised that we have this lead. I'm so surprised that Urban's in this, but I kind of love the idea of an old Johnny Cage. I love the idea of this kind of like action star.
Was a
Doofus?
90s action hero.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Johnny Cage, yeah, it's. I think it's a smart, like a washed up action star from the '90s. I think it's intelligent to do that. I think it's intelligent.
Yeah.
He's here now because especially if we're going back to the origins of the character, right? And it's that Jean-Claude Van Damme kind of character. I just hope he approaches this as if like if he were his current age, but the Miz.
But the Miz, that's perfect, actually.
Like that's really what I want Johnny
the
Cage
Miz
to
is
be
a
like.
real life Johnny Cage, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. And the Miz does a great job, but I feel I would like him to bring that quality to this. I think it'd be super fun.
Miss. Yeah, whatever.
I don't need this to be Shakespeare. I just need this to be fun and bloody.
Yeah, and the first one didn't do it, in my opinion. Like, I'm with you. It doesn't need to be Shakespeare. The original Mortal Kombat was also not Shakespeare.
Yeah.
It's actually a really terrible movie, but I love it. We've said
I like the first movie too.
I love it dearly with all my
it's a
heart.
bad
Good soundtrack.
movie.
I really hope
killer
they
soundtrack.
can. Oh, one of the. I think my favorite soundtrack of all time, not score, soundtrack.
Yeah,
I think that
Sword
first Mortal
Kings.
Kombat movie is my all-time favorite soundtrack.
Yeah, the Mortal Kombat, those Mortal Kombat movies. Oh my god, the soundtrack. It's one of the best. I agree.
Anyway, Rob, what do you think about these
Rob's
first images
here.
of Mortal Kombat 2?
Rob, Degrassi's favorite person. Rob.
I don't know if I even know what you thought about the first one, and where's your anticipation level for this new one?
They're not great movies. And I look at this, I look at all these images, and they're cool. It just reminds me that Big Trouble in Little China is celebrating
Yeah, they're not good.
its 40th anniversary next year.
Wow.
Why didn't they ever make a sequel? How about, A Little Trouble in Big China? They could still do it.
Little
Anyway,
Trouble in Real
that
China.
has nothing to do with this. You know what? Look, I think the pizza analogy is a good one. I kind of enjoyed that last Mortal Kombat movie. It wasn't good, but the iconography and
Goro there. Oh my god.
all of it, it was not. It did not pain me to watch like Madam Web pained me to watch.
Yeah,
I
agreed.
enjoyed it. Like
Agreed. Madam Reb is worse than the Mortal Kombat movie.
I grew up on kung fu movies and Shaw Brothers films, so Mortal Kombat's it's palatable. I like it. I like the milieu. I like what's going on. I like the fatalities, and why not? Why not? And this it looks like they're upping their game. Maybe this is going to be the Godfather 2 of Mortal Kombat movies.
I think so.
Ooh.
Yeah, maybe this. This is gonna be the Godfather 2 of Mortal Kombat movies. I haven't talked shit about Bob in a while. Well, he's back on the stream. He's back on the Campea show a lot more now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like adding Lee Strasberg to the cast
Ooh.
with Carl Urban.
All
He's
right,
like Hyman
guys.
Roth.
Guys, we want to take a second to thank us last month. That question.
Oh, he doesn't get to talk about his video game knowledge. Oh, all right. So that's the end of Camper. Well, I'm gonna torture you some more then, because we're gonna go to Grace Randolph. Just give me a few guys. Be right back. Be right back. Here we go. Now I gotta find where she starts talking about it. Okay. All right. Yeah, he does look old. He does look old. It's probably from the smoking alcohol. Yeah, I got the Grace here. She has a full fucking list on Mortal Kombat. Well, you can see the James. You can still see DC. I mean, I could have talked about DC from Grace, but I didn't. Award season. Whatever.
Okay, hold on. That's right, Faye. We're not going to get Justice League until like 2042 at this point. It's taken forever. All right.
Grace. You're gonna get Justice League. Time. I'm just gonna say this, but this is not really a DC stream. But Grace, you're gonna get a Justice League movie in the next 3 to 6 years. There will be a Justice League movie. Gunn has quietly hinted at it.
All right, story number 2.
Here we go.
There we go.
Let's see what she knows about Mortal Kombat.
Boop. Oh, wait. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. I'm trying to do the Mortal Kombat theme.
Oh boy. 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 Did you hear that? I gotta clip that out. I want to clip that out. I'm clipping that out. What's the time frame? I'm clipping that out. I'm fucking clipping that out. I'm clipping that out, man. I'm clipping it out. I'm gonna clip that out. I'm doing it. I'm gonna clip it out, guys. Okay. I'm clipping that out. I'm clipping. I'm gonna. Oh my god. I can't stop. I can't stop. I'm sorry. I can't. After the stream, I'm clipping that out. I'm clipping that out, and I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, Anthony, that's fucking hilarious. Oh my fucking god, that's getting clipped.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I want to continue. You know what? I want that as my intro. Every time I start up a stream, I'm pulling that up. No, here's the thing. When I talk Grace Randolph, specifically to this Grace Randolph in the stream, that's my new intro. My new intro for Grace Randolph stuff. Okay? Now, okay, I can't.
that's, of course, extremely well known. All right, finish him. All right, so, yes, that's right. Mortal Kombat. It's coming faster than you might think. It's, in fact, coming out this October 24th.
October 24? Okay.
2025 in IMAX. That's incredible. That's one of the reasons they say it's taken so long to get the film, is that they were holding out for that sweet, sweet IMAX release window.
Yeah, you don't think they're going to release it in IMAX? Of course they are.
That makes me wonder, Warner Brothers is presenting at CinemaCon at the beginning of April. CinemaCon is a big industry presentation for movie theaters to try and get movie theaters excited about the upcoming movies. It's
Yeah, usually when Empire previews upcoming stuff, it usually mean and they release when usually what movies come in October? This movie. I'm not sure what else. Usually when Empire releases photos from Empire magazine, trailers are right around the corner. And yeah, CinemaCon, you're probably gonna get the Mortal Kombat trailer. I'm betting on it.
studios have, because they want to make sure they can book a lot of screens, get those sweet locations for their marquee stands. All think
And
lobby.
then they'll probably have a Comic-Con presentation. What about us do a presentation for Mortal Kombat? Yeah, probably.
Stands, things like that. But it's turned into a little bit of a media event as well, and so there are some major presentations there. I've heard that a couple of good trailers are going to drop, and I haven't heard that Mortal Kombat's going to drop. But usually, when the posters come out, and now these first look images.
Yeah, like this whole thing with CinemaCon is like messing up with my schedule. Really. I gotta figure things out. Tron's in October. I gotta figure things out for a CinemaCon schedule. Should I do a live watch along for Warner Brothers presentation, kind of like I did with Comic-Con and D23? Should I do something like that for Warner Brothers and some of the other movie studios? I don't think I would do it for all 5 or 6 major studios that's there. Netflix is not going to be there because I didn't see them on the schedule. I did not see Apple, even though Apple has some movies. Okay, I don't. But so the most well-known ones are going to be there, like Warner Brothers, Disney, Lionsgate, Sony. But I don't see Netflix is there or anything. But I don't know if I'm going to do like a live watch along for all of them. Maybe for Warner Brothers because potentially a Superman trailer is going to drop. Right? Greetings program. Okay. Michael biopic, yes. So maybe that for the Warner Brothers one, I'll maybe do something like I did with Comic-Con and San Diego Comic-Con and D23, and maybe for Disney. Disney's a couple days later. It's on the last day, I believe. Disney on the last day. All right, because I don't. Nothing really from Sony. I guess on those days that Sony does a presentation, I'll do a Let's Talk Pop and I'll talk about what Sony and the other studios presented. I'll do so maybe for Warner Brothers and Disney, I will do a live one, right? But for the other ones, I'll do like not live, right? I'll do a recap, maybe. I can't do it for all of them. But they'll always be streamed because they'll be during the weekdays. So yeah, let me check the schedule once again. I gotta make sure. Then we'll get back to Grace. March 31st is really nothing. March 31st is the first day, but there's no studio presenting on the 31st. Well, Sony is. Sony's presenting on the 31st. Hey, blinded. Oh, blinded. I'm gonna rewind this a bit so you can hear. So yeah, March 31st, Sony. I don't think I'm gonna do a live watch along presentation for Sony Pictures. Okay. April has Lionsgate in the morning. I'm definitely not doing a live one because I'll be asleep. Yeah, but things will come out, right, Degrassi? Things will come out. That's what I'm going to talk about. All right, things will come out, like trailers and stuff. There are rumors of trailers coming out from that next week. Okay, so Lionsgate's in the morning. I'm fucking not doing a presentation in the morning. Obviously, I stream in the morning. Warner Brothers is later at night, so I could do a Warner Brothers one. But the problem is, Warner Brothers is on the same day as Daredevil, same night as Daredevil. I'll have to figure that out. April 2nd, Angel Studios, Universal. Oh, maybe Universal, maybe? Amazon. Universal, then Amazon. April 3rd is Paramount and Disney. Yeah. Okay, so let me do a recap. March 31st, Sony Pictures, maybe. April 1st, Lionsgate, no, I won't be awake. Warner Brothers, yeah, I'll be awake for Warner Brothers. So doors open at 4 p.m. They don't specifically say if this is Western or Eastern time. If it's 4:30 p.m., that's 7:30, right? 7:30 my time, right? Right? Right. Degrassi on the schedule. Is that Western time? Because I'm checking their schedule. Is that Western time or is that Eastern time? It seems like it's Western time. April 2nd, maybe Universal, maybe. And April 3rd is okay. Yeah, but I think Degrassi we're gonna get I think we're gonna get the next Superman trailer though. Superman trailer. Blinded, you want to come in? Oh, Blinded. Here we go. Let's get back. Blinded, you still there, buddy?
League until like 2042 at this point. It's taken forever.
Oh, you hear Blinded.
All right, story number 2. Where we go? Boop. Oh, wait. Boop, 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 boop. I'm trying to do the Mortal Kombat theme.
That's for you, Blinded. That's for you. I'm trimming that. I'm trimming it out, man. I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna clip that. I'm clipping that. That's for sure being clipped. Okay. All right.
Yeah, but that's up. And I haven't heard that Mortal Kombat's going to drop, but usually when the posters come out and now these first look images, that means the trailer is not far behind. And so now at this point, CinemaCon is like 2 weeks away. I think there's a very strong chance you're going to get your first trailer for Mortal Kombat. What day does Warner Brothers present? They present on April Fool's Day, which is funny, but they present on Tuesday, April 1st. So I think there's a pretty...
Now, Blinded, this guy right here made up some crazy Marvel rumors that some of the scoopers that we talk about here, actually believed, and are using him as actually believed. And he doesn't make them up. He actually sources somebody that makes them up, makes up rumors and stuff. But they actually believe Blinded. I saw this on X. I didn't know it came from Blinded. Personally, I did not know if it came from Blinded because I saw other people at X supporting. Oh, Spider-Man 4, they're looking for a male to cast in the 30 to 50s to play this role. I saw some people at X that sometimes check once in a while, start talking about it. I did not realize Blinded is the one who made that up. Who made that rumor up? It's hilarious. Because, what's up, Sideways?
Good chance you're gonna probably see a trailer there. All right, let's take a look at some of these first look images from Entertainment Weekly.
Does she know anything about Mortal Kombat?
All right, there's Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. And he's beardless, so you're like, what am I looking at? So that's funny.
Well, Grace, newsflash. Yeah, for real, sideways. Yeah, newsflash. Johnny Cage never had a beard, never had facial hair. From what I understand. Okay, if you know anything about Mortal Kombat, or because he's from the boys had a fucking beard. Well, Johnny Cage. No. Oh man, I don't eat popcorn in theaters. Here's blinded. I can't believe people actually fell for your stuff.
Yeah, the one that I put out last night was on the subreddit now, because I put Daniel RPK was the one who started the rumor, and like people are like, well, it makes sense because Spider Island had Shang-Chi and all this stuff like that. So I was like, I'm ready to troll some people.
And then the one about Harry
Jeff,
Osborn.
oh yeah, Harry Osborn, yeah,
So I saw some people on X actually talk about that.
yeah,
From that, I didn't know you made that one up either.
yeah. I made that one up.
You kind of exposed a lot of people, man. You exposed a lot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna keep putting out lies because
Do
fuck these people. Fuck
The
these
one
people.
thing about the Jeff the Land, she made a rumor about Jeff the Land Shark. I believe some of it, the possibility of an animation, kid show maybe. But that's it.
I think a movie could actually make a lot of money, but they have to take like a very long time to make it. Like I'm talking like in 5 years from now they can make it.
But I think it's believable though.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be putting out like really obscure lies and see if they catch on. I'm just so sick of these
Female
scoopers.
antagonist bullshit. Do you?
I mean, if here's the thing, I'm like, if there is a female antagonist, it's like, then yeah, I guess it might actually be Spider Island. I think that would be funny as hell if it
because
was.
Spider-Man doesn't have good female villains.
Yeah, there's not. I mean, there's the Beetle, but like, why would you make the Beetle the main villain? I also put on that list. I said the Menace was going to be in the movie.
I was
The Menace is another female Spider-Man villain.
I was joking about the character from the Spider-Man game. You know, the social media one. What's her name?
Ooh.
The one you hate from the Spider-Man games. You know, you have to like.
Is it Screwball?
Screwball.
Screwball?
Yeah, or something.
Is it Screwball?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. If you play the games, you guys know.
Yeah, it is Screwball.
Yeah, her. But
oh man.
Yeah, I know. Like honestly, I'm just here. Like I talked about Campea and this Mortal Kombat stuff because I really had nothing else to talk about with Campea as of late, and with Grace too, because you know they're the most least knowledgeable people about video games. And you saw what Grace did. You know the song. Boop, boop, boop,
yeah,
boop.
I heard that.
I'm trimming that. I'm cutting it out, man. I'm gonna trim that.
Yeah, it was cringe. As usual.
How you feeling, man? Because I know you've been under the weather.
Yeah, I'm still sick. I'm working on something. I mean, I finished a bulk of it, but I just need to make this presentation and then, I can hand it in.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good. It's blinded. I know you have beef with John Cena. One of the films.
Yeah, fuck John Cena.
Fuck John Cena. Yeah, you do sound a little. Yeah, you do sound sick.
Yeah, I got a stuffy nose. It's annoying.
Yeah, man, I had that. Don't worry, I had that a couple times this year. I mean, actually, last year. No, last year, late last year, and early this year.
Right.
All right.
We've never seen Carl.
Oh, by the way, Grace, Johnny Cage never had a beard. Just because Carl Urban had a beard in The Boys doesn't mean he's gonna have a beard here. He never had a beard, okay, Carl Urban? Oh, what do you think of the Mortal Kombat movie? Like, I don't think it was a terrible movie, but it's not good. I mean, that's means.
What?
The Mortal Kombat movie from 4 years ago? Yeah, 4 years
Oh
ago.
yeah, I didn't think it was all that great. I mean, I still watched it. I mean, yeah, it had like the blood and the gore, but I mean, it was like,
Yeah. It's
like
like,
I would go see this one for sure. I didn't see the other one in theaters. I just saw it like later on.
I
But
think the theaters were closed here when that came out. Were they?
yeah, I think they were
Yeah.
2021.
Like
Yeah,
that around that time, I think it was March or April
right.
came out. Yeah, theaters were still
Yeah.
closed here. Yeah, I didn't watch it in theaters, or I didn't do the day to do. Obviously, yeah, arr.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it was that horrible of a movie, bad of a movie. It was just like okay.
Yeah,
It's like
it was just okay.
I just think the original character was kind of boring. They didn't need to do that.
Mhm.
Like why? Like why do they have this? Like they have this so much lore, and they create a character. Like Liu Kang
Right.
is supposed to be the protagonist.
Yeah. Yeah, they added this like this guy who's not in the games, and he's like the point of view character, and he's like what, related to Scorpion, was it?
Yeah, Descendant Scorpion. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I barely remember the movie. I mean, it was fairly generic. I mean, I
Cole
don't know
Young.
if they're doing a trilogy or like, because it's like, are you just gonna just keep setting up different fighters until you actually get to the real Mortal Kombat? Because I mean, like, yeah, I mean, at that point, you don't really have
There's,
much of a story, right?
yeah, the thing is, they're supposed to do. If it goes from on the games, you defeat Shang Tsung, then it's Shao and there's other other
Sorry.
villains out there. You got like Quan Chi, Chinook,
Yeah.
right? There's other. Simicon does not involve television series. Yeah, Simicon's theaters only, movies. Yeah. Let's see what she has to say because I like making fun of her video game.
Urban's entire face without anything covered. You know, for Judge Dredd, he had the top half covered, okay? And then for the boys, he's had the bottom
You
half.
never seen Carl Urban without any beard? Have you? You did see him in Star Trek, Grace? In Star Trek, he had no beard.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. And in Thor, no, in Thor, he had a beard. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, okay.
Covered. And now he's got the whole face out there. And so he used to have his whole face out there back in the day. I think the last time we saw that in a major movie, Dancing Dark.
He was also. You may not know this. A lot of the younger people may not know this. Blind, you may not know this. I know Degrassi knows this. I know this, but he was also in the Xena show. He played two characters
Oh.
in Xena.
Was
Yeah.
it the guy who plays Homelander in that show too?
I'm not sure. Oh, Anthony Starr, maybe. I'm not sure. I just know.
Yeah,
Carl
because I've
Urban-
seen old images of it, but yeah.
I know
That's
Carl
what
Urban
it
was Cupid, and he played Julius Caesar in Xena.
Mhm.
Yeah. Degrassi knows. Degrassi knows. He knows because Degrassi knows everything.
Yeah.
You beat me to it. That's right. Star Trek. That was the last time that he was his full face. And back then he was playing the Doc. It's been so long. That's right, McCoy.
Yeah, McCoy.
So I think that's pretty funny. And they said, that's right. Who said that? Mystic says Carl Johnny Cage fights ageism.
Johnny Cage fights ageism.
That's hilarious. He has been fighting ageism. A lot of people said he's too old to be Johnny Cage. But in this Entertainment Weekly article, they said that's going to be the whole story.
He's 52 years old. He's playing a guy in The Boys who's fighting off in a supervillain show. I don't think
Right.
it's out of the possibility that there's an issue. That's a problem here in the Mortal Kombat world. It's basically kind of fantasy, just like The Boys.
Right.
Like
Who did people want for Johnny
The
Cage
Miz, the
again?
wrestler, The Miz.
Oh, I thought it was another actor, another popular actor.
The Miz, but The Miz is you know what The Miz is? The Miz is an actor whose movies go straight to DVD. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'm dead.
You expect
Oh, I
DC?
do like that logo though. The Mortal Kombat 2 logo.
Yeah, that's good. I expect DC to take up more of Warner Brothers TV upfront presentation this year.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Peacemaker. Well, I'm not watching Peacemaker because of John Cena. He's pissed off me and blinded off.
So
Yeah.
all that shit talking.
I hope Peacemaker sucks.
Yeah.
Peacemaker sucks so bad that Zack Snyder's coming back.
Bruh.
Line that Johnny Cage is a washed-up older action star trying to maybe, that's one of the reasons he's so desperate enough to enter this crazy competition. But then when he finds out it's real, maybe he can save the world. I kind of like it. It's very
Yeah.
much sounds like a Johnny Cage movie. And he looks great. And, one of the things they talked about was that Johnny Cage creates...
Why does
really
Grace
great-
even like Mortal Kombat again?
I don't. She has to talk about movies, right? So she talks about anything movies. I don't know. Does she like Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, she talks about it a lot. I don't know why.
She played the game. I'll probably be too
No.
violent for her.
No, I don't think it has anything to do with violence, but she just doesn't play games.
Yeah, well, she probably doesn't even understand Mortal Kombat.
No.
Okay, is this gonna pull? Okay, the reason why Ko Young is a thing is because they wanted a new character that is new in the fish water type. Yeah. You think the next Mortal Kombat game they're gonna fucking put that guy in Ko Young? Whenever it is.
From the first movie, was that his name?
Yeah. Like in the next game, whenever that is, they're gonna like, you know what? Let's put Ko Young in the game.
Oh, I think it's gonna be a while until we see another Mortal Kombat game. So, who knows?
Yeah, the last one flopped, eh?
Well, I mean, we got them so close together, so I feel like,
Yeah.
do we really need another one? Like,
great character, and I can't wait for him to do an American accent. That's right, Mika. It's going to be great. And
You can't wait for him to do American accent. I mean, like, he's done American accents before.
yeah, he has.
like they said that he was really that Carl Urban worked very hard to create his own Johnny Cage, and he was both very funny and very heartfelt. And by the way, Ed Boon did the interview with Entertainment Weekly. He's the only person really that they talked to at length. I think the director of the movie weighed in a little bit, but that's a big change because, of course, Ed.
I heard Kano comes back in this.
How is it a big change? What is she talking about? Didn't they interview Todd Howard and Neil Druckmann when they were doing the Fallout and Last of Us show?
Yeah.
So I don't know what she's talking about. Or Miyamoto too for Mario.
Mm-hmm.
So don't know what she's talking about there.
Yeah. Why does Luke Kano come back in this film? Isn't he dead? Like, he's in the casting list, but he's dead. I mean, technically, he did come back.
Wouldn't Kano come back as like? Because he wasn't even a robot in the first movie.
No, he was human. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it kind of makes sense he would come back.
I know. Well, Sub-Zero's not coming back, but he is coming back. If you know his story, new Cybot. He's coming back as new Cybot. But I don't see like the other Sub-Zero, because new Cybot has a brother. Doesn't a Sub-Zero Bihan have a brother? Another Sub-Zero is his brother.
I have no clue.
Quan
I'm
Chi
not
is in
like the most expert on.
I just know like Quan Chi is the one who really killed Scorpion in his clan, right? Impersonating
Right.
Sub-Zero, right? That's what I know. and Quan Chi is in this movie.
Right. Is Sonya in this movie?
Yeah, Sonya's in this movie.
Oh, who's she played by?
Jessica McNamee. McNamee.
Oh,
You may just recognize her in the Meg. She plays the
okay.
ex-wife of Jason Statham's character in the Meg.
Okay. And Jax is gonna come back too.
Yeah, Jax is back. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I assume the ones that didn't die are coming back, but the
Right.
good. Besides, yeah, Kang Lao's not in it, so he's dead.
Uh,
Boone did not at all talk about the first movie when it came out. So
The thing is, what I don't get, because in the Mortal Kombat lore, it was right. Quan Chi is framed Scorpion, right? Framed Scorpion, pretending to be a Sub Zero, right? Sub Zero kills his clan. But in
right.
the Mortal Kombat movie, we see Sub Zero destroy Scorpion's clan, kill Scorpion's family, kill Scorpion. In that same movie, it seems like that's Sub Zero later on, because it seems like that actually is Sub Zero, not someone impersonating him. The way you look at the plot of the movie, right? He
Right.
said, "I didn't," because he's when Shang Tsung was confronting him. Yeah, when Shang Tsung was talking to him about how they found descent of Scorpion, Sub Zero was like, I wasn't the one who just killed Scorpion. I wasn't the one. Somebody pretended to be me." It seems like
Right.
It seems like it was him in the movie, this though, because he never denied it,
Hmm.
right? So I don't know if they're playing up that. So they might be changing that bit, because in the game it was Quan Chi, and the Quan Chi's in this movie. But remember in the movie, Scorpion, Sub-Zero never denied the fact that he wasn't, that he did never deny the fact that he killed Scorpion and his clan, his family and his clan. So it's weird. It's weird.
I think the second movie might have hopefully everything going for it. Although, of course, there was all that MK1 drama. But Mortal Kombat fans are very loyal.
Yeah, I know
so
Quan
think
Chi's in
there's
it, yeah.
A decent. This movie actually has a pretty good.
Maybe Quan Chi will form a deadly alliance with Shang Tsung. I don't know. No, it seems like they're not exactly always going with the. They're not going like with the games, because let's be honest, the games got really ridiculous as the lore as time went on. All of a sudden became like,
Yeah. They had like the multiverse and
yeah,
all this fucking
it
bullshit.
became so stupid. It came all over the place, right? All over the place.
Well, I mean, that's because it's like, I mean, it's already a ridiculous premise, so like they just kind of like keep pushing it.
Yeah,
But also because there's not really a lot of story. It's like the gameplay is it's a fighter, right? Like
yeah,
they don't really have time for story. It's just that NetherRealm games, like they do have a single player aspect to them more
yeah.
than like, I don't know, Street Fighter, right? For instance, right? So, I mean, their single player portions of their games are pretty good. It's just, I don't know, there's not really a lot of story you could get out of a game or that type of game, right?
You
It's
just
like kind of like Injustice 2 has that problem.
in the games, you just know who the good guys and bad guys are. You don't know exactly the lore. Like what?
Yeah, you don't really. I mean, yeah, it's like a pretty bare bones story
Yeah.
to get you to fight certain people, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Like the thing is, I don't think anybody's really showing up for uh the story of Mortal Kombat. Like people just want to see the characters and the kills.
You know,
Like if
fatality
they
is
could do
more.
that, then yeah, I guess it would be fine. Yeah.
But I don't think. But with this, that's obviously they created a original character for the film. So they want story to be involved.
Yeah, I think they just created an original
That's,
character. Do they have another original character in this new one?
let me see. For the cast list so far, no, just him.
Okay, yeah, I think they just have an original character because it's
Because
easy to explain.
most movies based on fighters suck or horrible.
Yeah, yeah, they're
Horrible.
still making that what's it called, Street Fighter movie.
Yeah, they're either really bad or fucking cheesy as hell. Really, really cheesy.
Yeah,
Like there's no the worst one from I watched was probably like Dead or Alive. What the fuck was that? Oh my god.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah. They all. Like I would say the best fighter game was probably like the first Mortal Kombat movie. That's from
Yeah.
30 years. All right, let's continue with the Grace.
Good shot, especially because it looks so good. Now, one other thing I want to point out is well, let's do this first. Well, all right, we'll do it now. Speaking of Ed Boon, he tweeted out pictures of skins that the new
Pictures.
game is going to have to celebrate the movie. And they give us some
Right.
more information on some of the characters.
Yeah,
Not
she doesn't play the games.
No. Yeah.
She probably thinks Johnny Cage is from. She probably thinks Johnny Cage is gonna be a Ghost Rider.
this one. It doesn't even have Carl Urban's face. I guess you have to pay for that. But I wish that
Who
Oh,
cares?
they didn't even put his face in it.
No, no.
Oh,
No.
what the hell? I mean, they have because they have like skins with the likeness of certain actors, right?
Yeah,
So you'd think they would do that for. I mean, it's
looks
their
younger.
movie, right? That's
he looks
crazy.
younger too. Looks younger too.
looked like Carl Urban. Ah, poop. But anyway, I want to point out that Carl
Why are you,
Urban,
Kurt Grace? You're not gonna play the games.
No, yeah.
of course, is really hot stuff right now because of The Boys.
The boys.
Right? Everybody loves Butcher. I'm a big
The
Butcher fan.
boys.
Boys.
He's great on that show. He doesn't get enough credit. I mean, he has to be the straight man to Anthony Starr's Joker, basically. He's Batman to Joker. And Joker's like the flashier role. But,
I think he gets credit. I mean, people just love Anthony Starr. Everybody wants him to be the
Right.
fucking reverse Flash. Because he's
Yeah.
blonde hair.
I know it's kind of annoying. I have other ideas of what they should do with Anthony Starr, but it's
Oh,
not
really?
Marvel or DC. It is technically DC, but it's not DC in continuity.
he doesn't really want to join Marvel. He kind of clearly
No,
said it.
well, someone said, well, they asked him like, would you play a character who's not like
Yeah.
physically fit? And then he was like, I guess maybe I might do that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It really depends though, because I mean, yeah, he's not really in a lot of movies, so it kind of would make sense if he was in a comic book movie. But we'll
Yeah, but
see.
he probably doesn't want to play something like too similar to Homeland.
Oh, sorry.
If he wants to be another comic book, whether it's DC or Marvel, he probably wants to play something different.
Yeah, but we say that, but then Carlo Esposito plays a villain.
Yeah, that's true. And he kind of plays very similar kind of villains too.
Yeah, I mean, whatever is gonna make him money, I'm sure he'll do.
But like, he chili changes villain too, man.
Mhm.
I mean, like he was supposed to be something else. He was supposed to be Cobra.
I think Carl Urban's really important to balancing that out. But then also,
Okay. Warner Bros. Consumer Division is about to lose the rights to use some actors' likeness and licensing and merchandise.
Crazy.
According to the director, this is going to be the trilogy where the first film is about gaining the fires, and prefer the second film is going to be the tournament, and the film is after the tournament. Yeah, but
Wait, what? Say that again?
here's the thing: Mortal Kombat's not always about the tournament anymore. Actually, like the tournament's like really just the beginning, and then nothing is about the tournament anymore. According to the director,
Yeah, say it again. Yeah.
According to the director, this is going to be a trilogy where the first film was about getting the fighters and prepare, and the second film is going to be the tournament, and the third film is after the tournament.
Okay.
But like
So is there gonna be like, what, somebody wins the tournament and then
Ben Affleck,
when it bleeds over into Earth, and then it's like I mean,
yeah, Shao Kahn, like Shao Kahn's going to break the rules anyway. Like
yeah. Yeah, like he takes over, I guess. It's
Well,
like
yeah.
a Infinity War or some shit.
Video.
So I think I'll never forget the work that he did on Judge Dredd back in the day. All you could see was this guy's chin, and it was amazing. You know, his chin and his mouth.
You're checking out his
And
chin
he
in
did
his
some
mouth,
amazing
Grace?
lower
Are you
face
getting horny
acting.
over it?
So that's great. So I think that Johnny Cage looks fantastic. I love the blonde frosted tips, and I'm really excited to see what Carl Urban does here. Johnny Cage fights ageism is really good. And I'm excited to see him win and beat the shit out of ageism. Okay, then the
We just
next
shit
one
out
is
ageism.
Katana. This looks great. So here's Katana.
Katana does not look great. She doesn't look purple. She needs purple. Where's the purple?
Huh.
Like, what? Are you kidding me?
This is Adeline Rudolph playing the role. She looks pretty fantastic.
She doesn't have any fucking purple. She's supposed to have purple. Isn't Katana supposed to be purple? I don't see any purple. Unless I'm colorblind or something.
But an even better thing here is that if you look at this skin from the game, look at that. You can see that when the
Yeah, it looks purple here. That doesn't look. Well, maybe it does look. Maybe it's not the best pick.
fans collapse, they become daggers. I think that looks really great. I wish that this photo emphasized that more. I think that looks really fantastic. I think she looks
Yeah.
really, really good. Really good. Really good.
Oh,
I
Shao
mean, I
Kahn.
think that these
It's a
two-
Shao Kahn because Shao Kahn looks.
This looks really game accurate, and I think much more so than the first film. The first film was okay. It certainly had some great moments. The Kano fight was my favorite in that opening sequence, but this is just really phenomenal.
Kano fight in opening sequence. She didn't fight Kano in the opening sequence. She was chasing Kano in the opening sequence in the first film. Oh, she didn't fight. Oh, I thought she was. I was thinking of the '95 film. Fucking idiot am I? I am. Yeah.
This looks really, really good. All right, then. Well, first we got this look of
Shao Kahn, I'm sorry. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn is Shao Kahn's face helmet is supposed to look ridiculous, right? This looks too cartoony, in my opinion. If you see Shao Kahn from the video games, you know what I'm talking about, Blinded. How his skull-like helmet is made, right? Right? This doesn't look. What do you think of this? I don't think it looks good.
I mean, it looks a little corny to me,
Yeah.
but I don't know. This is just a still, so we'll have to see it in like motion, I guess.
It looks like fucking bunny ears. They're gonna go through those things at the top, those bunny ear flaps. You know those like ear flaps at the top. Where like bunny ears can go through. Look at those things. Why are they fucking horns there? We can stab people.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of his face. I think looks a little corny, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
It looks like Shredder a little bit.
kind of. I mean, he's got like the red eyes and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I thought he would have looked more like what we have in the new games, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be funny. If we take away the bunny ears, you paint some of his costume green, take away the red eyes, and leave the face mask. He'll end up looking like Doctor Doom.
Oh man. Oh man. Don't say that.
Just put a hood over.
Sorry. Oh man.
I just had to. I had to.
Okay. Ooh, he's extra crispy.
Extra crispy.
Somebody left him in
Yeah, they cooked him.
the oven
Yeah.
for too long, or the fryer. So there he is. Okay, he looks hilarious.
He
But
does
what's
look hilarious.
interesting to me is that when you look at the skin for the game, you can see the
CC. Oh yeah, okay.
costume a little bit better, not in shadow. And you can see his skin, he's got like lizard skin, which I think is really cool looking. I think the character looks much
It's called Outworld skin.
cooler, in fact, in the game skin that was released.
Please don't make him the brother Raiden. Please, not like Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
And so, this is just funny, this look. You're like, oh my God. But when you see it with the context, you're like, this looks really good. This looks very good as well. Now, unfortunately, I'm still not feeling the Scorpion look. Although, of course, this is now a multi-award winner as well. Hiroyuki Sanada from Shogun.
I'm Mary
back
Grace.
as Scorpion.
I'm Mary Grace if she knew anything about Mortal Kombat. He's an Outworlder, you dumb bitch. Well, there goes the chance for Mary Grace. He just...
Scorpion. He looks like he's got a little more bling this time.
Bling. Bling. Bling.
Looks like he's got a little more bling. And then you can see this is how he's going to look.
Grace, you know what fucking bling is?
Sorry.
Does Grace know what bling is? Because I don't think she does.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to go because I can't
right.
stop coughing and my
Yeah,
nose is
yeah.
really bad.
Take care of yourself, man. Maybe
Yeah,
hopefully Tuesday for Daredevil.
I hope it goes away. I had it for a couple days now, so
Usually it's the... How long have you been sick for?
Tuesday will make a week.
Okay, so you're probably... Okay, Tuesday. If it's like what I had... if it's like what I had, you probably have the worst will probably be at the end. You probably start getting better like tomorrow or Tuesday.
Yeah, hopefully.
Is it a cough and runny nose?
Yeah,
Okay, it sounds like a bad cold.
yeah. I just want to finish this work and go to bed.
Yeah. All right, take care, man. Yeah, I
All
get
right.
the best and work. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry
Drink
about
water.
that, guys.
Drink water. No.
Yeah, I'm trying to drink lots of water.
All right.
All right, guys. Peace.
Bye. Blinded Bear stream this week. Why are you giving blinded demands? Blind has good. You're. Oh my god.
In the game, and he kind of just looks like he's going to pick up his kid from school.
What?
You wearing a hoodie? Okay.
Grace, I don't think you know what bling is.
Running errands at the supermarket. So I'm not loving the Scorpion look. But yeah, he's going to be there. Although I have to say, in the article in Entertainment Weekly, they were like, "Oh, Hiroyuki Sanada off of all of his wins on Hulu's Shogun." And I was like, put some respect on Tasano's name. He won the Golden Globe for Shogun, thank you very much. And he, of course, plays Raiden. And he's going to be back as well.
Wait a minute. Two guys from Shogun are in this movie? I didn't know the guy played. I didn't know the guy. Oh, I didn't know that.
But they just stuck him in with a bunch of other actors' names. I was pretty appalled. I was like, where's Tasano's agent?
I guess Sanada is just more well known.
Being like, you better put my Golden Globe win in that freaking article. I was surprised that wasn't included there. I was like, hello? Okay.
Hello?
Huge volatility for the 8th consecutive week.
Hello, bitch.
Heavenly beauty unfolds on stage.
Now, something that I thought was really interesting was that they also said that they're going to be focusing, one of the things they wanted to do in the sequel was to have more female characters, which I
Woke. Woke. This movie's gone woke. Huh.
fascinating because so many people have complained about the lack of female characters in MK1. And in fact, I think this article would have trended. I think the trailer will trend. But that's right, Garnet Fire. If Jade had been in this first look. So Jade is going to be in this movie. People have been clamoring for Jade to be an MK1 since the game freaking came
Why?
out.
If Katana wasn't in the first game, why would Jade be in the for? If Katana was in the first movie, why would Jade be in the first movie? You have to understand, Jade and Katana are connected. Okay, Jade is like the best friend, personal bodyguard to Katana.
Melina is not dead. She's going to be in this movie as well. But I mean, I don't know. I think the casting for Melina didn't really work out. But anyway, Jade, I think, is a new character that is going to be played by Toddy Gabriel.
This is the actress.
And I think that this.
This is the actress who's the actress who's playing Jade is from Intergalactic. It could be an Intergalactic video game for Naughty Dog. Okay, this is the actress for Naughty Dog's Intergalactic game that Naughty Dog showed at the Video Game Awards in December, and she also is the villain from Uncharted. Okay, so she's playing Jade. Ripper. Okay. That's what I remember from. I remember when I remember like she pushes when Grace put up the picture. I'm like, yeah, I know this person. I'm like, yeah, I know who this actress is.
Hopefully, she's in the trailer.
I heard Yaira is going to be the next Mortal Kombat game.
This is really going to get people excited. Now, unfortunately, Toddy Gabriel is already fighting with fans over Intergalactic, the new Naughty Dog game.
She's fighting with fans?
Which she did the motion capture for.
She's fighting with fans? Really? She's trolling fans. She's attacking fans.
If I were her manager or agent, I'd be like, please don't fight with the gamers because you're starring in 2 video game projects. Intergalactic, and you're acting in the Mortal Kombat movies.
Fucking shut up, okay? Fucking shut up.
So just let it go. You know, let it go, let it go.
Stop singing.
That's right. She's gonna be in The Last of Us season 2 as well.
Is it Last of Us season 2? Oh yeah, she is. She's Nora. That's no wonder she got the role.
I'm a big fan of Toddy Gabriel. I liked her in Sabrina the Teenage Witch on Netflix. I think she's a wonderful actress. Also, if you look at her red carpet looks, she does some really interesting choices. So I think there's a chance that her Jade might be really fantastic.
Her Jade.
Chris, I'm sure she is being harassed by incels. I get harassed also, you know, certainly not to the degree that unfortunately she did because she's in a much more high profile game, but that's just being a woman on the internet.
That's just being a woman on the internet. Yeah, the whip of justice is better than injustice. It's a fact. It's a fact.
And there's just nothing you can do about it. So you don't, I wouldn't fan those flames. Don't give any new material. So I really want her to succeed. I think she's a great actress, and I really think that Jade is a fantastic, popular character. I want this to do well. But then, of course, that's right, Sindel. Queen Sindel is also going to be in here. There's the actress, Anathu Nujoya. I'm sorry, I'm trying to pronounce the name. She's from, I believe she's Vietnamese. She's going to be Sindel.
The mother of Katana.
From the game. Who is like a queen. Isn't she Shao Kahn's wife? Isn't she the missus? And she has like Rapunzel-style long hair that she can use to fight.
She's the mother of Katana, you
also,
bitch.
apparently, glowing fists. I'm a little.
She's the mother of Katana, you bitch.
Good amount. Oh, thank you for the pronunciation tips there. I appreciate that. I know a pretty good amount about Mortal Kombat at this point, but I got to learn a little bit more about Sindel.
You gotta learn, okay.
Scorez. I'm glad you stuck around.
First of all, she is the first wife of Shao Kahn because she was married to King Gerard. All right, King Gerard, the parent. She and King Gerard are the birth parents of Katana. Katana is the so-called adopted daughter of Shao Kahn.
Around, and I'm glad that you feel that stuff was incorrect.
Injustice 2 has Demi, so it's automatically retired trash dogs and dumpster juice. Yair was broken in that game.
So yes, so I think that's very interesting to me, but I'm curious to see this trailer. I hope it is at CinemaCon. It's going to come extremely soon. If not at CinemaCon, it will be, really. I expect that trailer to drop at any time.
Good for you, Grace. No, you don't. Grace, you dumbass whore.
I don't, well, they want it in front of Minecraft? It's like an R-rated adult movie. Maybe in front of Sinners. That's right.
Fuck Minecraft.
I bet they put it.
Fuck Minecraft.
That's where I bet they put it, and that means that's even smarter to debut.
Front of Sinners? Fuck Sin. No.
CinemaCon, which is right before Sinners hits theaters. These are all
Fuck Minecraft.
Warner Brothers projects. Yeah, I bet you that's when you're going to see the first trailer for this movie. Pretty exciting. I also wonder if they're going to have a Superman trailer at CinemaCon. I haven't heard anything about that. That's just a guess that I'm
because
because it has been 3 months since the last trailer.
wiki articles on Mocom and a few of the characters, and now she thinks she knows a lot of it. She doesn't. All right, she's moving on. Oh man, she's gonna hate this movie. Grace. Grace is the. Grace knows everything about Mortal Kombat. She's the renowned Mortal Kombat expert. Okay? Yara was a total simp for Zaylan. Oh. Okay. Man, I wish I was a little bit more excited from Grace. I really do. But I guess we'll get some outrageous, non-typical Grace-like comments on Wednesday because of when she does Daredevil Born Again. Episode 5 and 6. 5 and 6. Okay. Yeah. We'll get the typical Grace stuff on episode 5 and 6 on spoiler review on Wednesday because that's Grace, man. We do Grace every week in guest pile drive. You put your head through you're gonna put your head through your through the tombstone pile drive where I read. 69. Alright? But okay, so we'll get some stuff from Grace. A lot more insane takes from Grace on probably Wednesday when she talks Daredevil episode 5 and 6. Because episode 5 and 6 of Daredevil is this Tuesday. Okay. Invincible fighting game. I honestly thought on this stream from both Grace and John, there'd be more outrageous takes from them, but nothing really crazy. Nothing really crazy came out of their mouths. Bit of a disappointment. That's it. Sturgis, Sturgis, you're my next target. You're my idol. Sturgis, I'm coming after you, bro. You're next, Sturgis. I was actually looking at what I could talk. I was actually looking at Eric July's YouTube channel and see what I could talk about from Eric July. I really was. I really was. See, I could track about Eric July. I was. Even ranting with vengeance too, with Wendy. I was even looking through Wendy's channel today to see if I could talk from Wendy. Cause that kid always got some great contact to talk about. All right. Got nothing else to say. I hope some news does pick up a bit. Some news has picked up a bit so I could talk about something. Maybe like tomorrow. Hopefully. Okay. Like that's why there was no Let's Talk Pop this weekend. Really was nothing major that dropped. So hopefully maybe something catches my mind tomorrow. Yep. Yeah. As projected by some people. Oh, you think so? I haven't watched Drunk CPO, and I watched a little bit of the Yellow Flash. But hopefully something that catches my eye tomorrow through movie entertainment news. So I could do a Let's Talk Pop because I really want to do a Let's Talk Pop episode this upcoming week. I mean, Tuesday is not going to be a Let's Talk Pop. Okay. Obviously. But yeah, man. I think. So I might see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back for Tuesday for Daredevil. Wednesday, we'll be back here. Obviously, like we do every Wednesday when Daredevil's on, we go to track Grace. And we know she's going to wear the same. She's going to wear the same lipstick and the same clothing for Daredevil. And then Thursday, maybe hopefully a Let's Talk Pop Thursday or something. And yeah, with that, I guess I'm going to go. Hopefully Blind feels better. And I hope he can join my stream Tuesday. If he does feel better. No better. It's not going to be 100%. But if he has what I have, since it'll be a week from Tuesday, he should start getting better. He start to get better tomorrow, at least. Because if he does have what I had a couple of times, once in January, once in late November, I took 2 or 3 days off from streaming because of coughing and a runny nose, and yeah, it usually takes about 2 or 3 days of the peak symptoms, and then by the time you get closer to end of the week, the time frame of a week, like you said about Tuesday, it'll be a week. You just start feeling better tomorrow. All right. Oh, I might do a wrestling stream tomorrow. Raw's on tomorrow, right? So Raw's on tomorrow early, right? So yeah, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Do need to get to 1,000 subs on that channel though.